considering having metered parking on Ben Franklin Drive, which is the parking that we have for our beach. Our beaches are always supposed to be accessible to the general public. It's where the every person, the every man, the every family of our city and our county, they go on the weekends, it's free, you pull up, you park is free, you walk to the beach is free, you lay down a blanket, you lay down a towel, the kids swim, they play, you get in your car, you go home, you don't have to spend a penny. It's one of the last bastions that we have in our community where any family can go and have a free day of outdoor activity that we're very proud to offer. And I think that starting to charge there is directly in the face of that. The amount of money that we would make there, I think we can find other things to offset that. For me, it's just it's the one last stronghold of accessibility to our beaches, which is one of our gems in our city. We have many, but it's one of our most proud gems, and I feel very strongly that that is one that we should not entertain at all. I also believe once we start charging for and justify charging along the street, it's a step into charging at the parking lot. So for me, commissioners, that is just one where I am very strongly opposed to that one. The other.
So, here we are, once again back at City Hall. Although I'm very handsome, I do want to cover my face. Gives more of a shock value, and I want people to be shocked. Now, isn't it ironic that Officer Jerk Miller did not want me to have my sign? He actually violated my rights, told me I had to put it in to the car, and I had to take off my mask. Now guess what? He's got his own sign. And these are actually small enough to go down into the chair, but Pat Robinson, I respect that guy. If it would have been a police officer that told me that I cannot have my sign down there, I might have. Well, actually, I did show my sign anyway. Sorry, Pat. I respect you more than any cop. Let me tell you something. We are living in a police state. The cops are just like the mafia and the Klan. And right now, they're out to violate my rights. And they have been. Soon they're going to be able to violate your rights. So you better start sticking up for your rights. Because if you don't, they're going to be gone. You're going to go do something that you want to do, and you are not going to be allowed. It is disgusting. IA said that there is no problem with the way that the police treated me. Liz Alpert had me swatted. She got me off track of my protest. She sure did, but guess what? I'm not going nowhere. And it didn't work. You tried to use the same battered woman, just like my ex, Carla Olivier. Oh yeah. Oh, you tried to use the cops to beat me off your porch and stop me from protesting. Guess what? Did it work? Didn't work. You were being followed around by police like you were a little poor battered woman, like you were a little puppy dog, just like my ex told DCF that I wouldn't let her work, I wouldn't let her have money, I wouldn't let her have a phone, I wouldn't let her have friends. She was kept locked in the bedroom for 2 weeks at a time because she was afraid to come out. What a liar. What a liar. But guess what? The Child Uniform Jurisdiction Enforcement Act, it was passed about 8 or 10 months ago. This would have never worked. This would have never worked for you, Liz Alpert, you liar. And you, Maureen Chapalo, maybe to get a hold of you, Maureen, I need to have my girlfriend call you up and say that she's a poor, battered woman. Maybe that's how I'll be able to find out where you are. You little snake in the grass. Oh yeah, Liz Alpert threw you under the bus. She sure did. I've never seen a socialite throw another socialite under the bus, but she sure did. Liz Alpert told me, oh, I only gave you a consultation. Liar. You billed me for weeks, and I got proof of it. You were there from the beginning. I poured my heart and soul out to you, Liz Alpert. I told you all the evidence I had 2 cell phones. Did you use that? No, you didn't even use that. Maureen Chafalo, you compiled a 12-pound bag of garbage that we were supposed to go to trial for. Did you use that? No, you sure didn't. Did you tell in the mediation that my ex ran for over a year from the court server? Oh, and she says that she went to a battered women's shelter to hide from me, all the way in Oregon, all the way across the United States of America. BS. Liar. I can't stand you. You took my kid. You could steal my car, and I could take the bus, or I could walk, or I'd call a buddy to get there. You could steal my wife or my girlfriend. She was never my girlfriend in the first place if you could do that. But to take my kid, we're going to have problems forever. You better believe that. And Emil, you better do a background check, bro. HIPAA laws are going to prevent you from finding out that she tried to kill herself 3 times. Yeah, oh yeah. But I had to call 911 for her at my house, and I can't even get the records. I can't even get the records. She went to doctor's hospital. For 4 days, she was incoherent. Tubes all through her nose and all through her mouth. I opened her eyeball up. She was dead to the world. And then she went to coastal rehab for weeks after that. Did you bring that up, huh, you little liars? And on your website, Alpert and Chafalo, you people have how to help a woman, how to help this, how to help that. Nothing about a man. Almost broke character. Now, DCF, let me tell you something. Michael Gennady. I was on your porch with my siren so bad that you people begged me to stop. And you said that my motions were in the right spot with Family Court Division 1. They better find neglect. Whew, they better find neglect on this chick right here. And it's been 10 months. In July is when I filed motions. And you people still haven't figured out that that is neglect? Look at that, the tooth is gone. And Mike, Mr. CIA, me and your mother had a great conversation, we sure did, about this woman. You didn't tell your mother that your new wife beat up her husband, her ex-husband, who was over 65. She got fired from her nursing job. Elderly abuse, it actually says it. She wanted to see the police report, but guess what? She's on my YouTube now, and she's digging up your wife. What a lovely wife. I hope nobody thinks that that is my ex. This is actually my ex. This terrible, treacherous woman. She dated a disabled vet named Scott. He was the same age as I am, 55 years old. And if he wouldn't give her money for crack cocaine, guess what she would do? She would start answering the back page. Perverts, doing prostitution. She would walk her johns right by this guy's face, go into the bedroom and get funky. And I'm sure he heard all about it. That's sad. And then she went for me, 55. Emil, you're around my same age, buddy. You better watch out. I like you. I can't be there for my son. I don't have the money to move to Tennessee. And that is one treacherous thing to have to deal with. Another man raising my son when Carla should be in prison. She should be in prison right now. Yeah, my baby was born addicted to methadone. For 5 weeks, I had to watch my baby shake and cry because of this woman. She relapsed 2 times on crack cocaine, drinking multiple times. Baby born addicted to methadone. You got your hands full. You bought a little, I'm not going to say cute, a teacup poodle from the pet store, and you brought it home into your house, and now guess what? You're going to realize that you got a lioness. And when things go wrong with you and her, which every single time she's had a problem. Oh yeah, she brought a man all the way from Oregon to Tennessee. They lasted a month, and he had a son. Isn't that sad? He had to run back to Oregon because he found out what this woman's all about. You, sir, you will find out too. Have I been writing you letters? I sure have. Am I jealous of you? Absolutely not. Am I jealous that you get to be around my kid every day and raise my son? Yes, I am. Absolutely. Do not, I'm telling you right now, do not hit my kid. I ever hear that you hit, slap, did anything wrong with my kid, there won't be a spot on this earth for you to hide. You got that? You got that? Look me dead in my eye, bro. There won't be a spot for you to hide. Okay? I'm in fear of your daughter. This woman tried to kill herself 3 times. You better hope the 4th time she don't set your house on fire with everybody in it. Oh yeah, oh buddy, she is using you. I actually thought that she had told you the truth. When I was past the phone to talk to you, I wasn't going to say anything. I thought she told you the truth. But when she ripped the phone out of your hand, I knew she was lying to you, bro. I got no problems with you, bro. If anybody's going to be there to raise my son, I would much rather have it be you than any of the other jerk-offs. Yeah, she told her last boyfriend, Dan the man. Oh, she was all in love with him just before she met you. And just before she was in love with him, guess what? She was telling me that she loved me again. I actually got her pregnant. Yeah, a woman with herpes. I'll do anything to be by my kid. I got to take my kid to school. I got to pick him up from school for the first time in my whole life. My son's 8 years old now. I cherish that, and I would have done anything. I would have moved into a trailer in her driveway. I was trying to move into her garage so I could be by my kid. But as soon as she found out that I got her pregnant, her mom said, oh, we can't have that. You know why? We told the courts that David was violent and addicted to torture and rape. How are you getting pregnant by him again? How are you even letting him back in your house again? You're a liar, Carta Vanessa Olivier. Oh yeah, and then Carta's Cleaning done right, your little business. You put poor single mother. You're a liar. You're the most despicable person that I've ever known, male or female. And I hate to have to tell my son that I cannot stand his mother, but it's the truth. And I'm not going to hide anything from him. Hey, Susan Wright, why don't you show my son this video? Give him a little lollipop like you do, put him on your cell phone, and let him watch my protest videos. Yeah, you thought it was funny when the police made me take off my sign and made me put my mask in my car, right? That's the first video that you showed him. But you didn't show him when I came back in here and I mopped the floor up with those cops. Did you? Did you? Did you? Well, guess what? I showed him that daddy is fighting for him. Like no other daddy in the whole wide world is fighting for their son. And against these 3 people, it's always going to be a war. You got that? You got that? You got that? You better get it. Now, back to DCF. You better, I swear, you better. Michael Donati, you better not have just been trying to smooze me off your property. Look at me in my eye. I'll be back on your porch. You asked Liz Alpert. I know that you're watching my videos, sir. I know you are. Okay, I know you are. You asked Liz Alpert how she thinks about me being here. I don't want to go back on your porch. All I want you to do is taking you people 10 months to find neglect. Are you even kidding me right now? My son has suffered. Look at those teeth, they're gone. Oh yeah, you people are trying to tell your mom that it's a fluoride treatment is on these teeth? What happened when they had to take that tooth out? Look at that. That is a U-shaped gone out of my son's teeth. That's not fluoride treatment. They had to pull. I took my son to the dentist. They said 5 cavities. 1 has to be taken out right now. That's how you people gave me back my kid. You people suck. And I'm forever going to be a thorn in your side. You better believe that. Just like you. Liz Alpert. Oh, yeah. Anybody want to really check out the deep story? Check out all the rest of my videos, my DCF protest. I think the title of it is DCF Protest Got Ugly Quick. And you'll find out what I'm talking about. Emil, I'm telling you, I'm warning you, bro. I'm warning you. This chick is a psychopath. And it's a shame that she is my son's mother. And it looks just as bad on me. I'm saying all this stuff. Yeah, I was desperate. I was 48 years old with a 29-year-old woman. That's what she wants. She wants a desperate man. And I was desperate. I'm going to tell you right now, I have no shame in my game, absolutely not one. And I'm so happy for all the comments and all the encouragement that I have gotten from everybody, except about 6 people. Oh, some people say, oh, he's on bath salts. Oh, Oh, DCF got it right because I'm out here acting a fool, dressed as Pennywise? No, DCF didn't get it right. Do your homework, do your background before. And I'm so thankful for all the encouragement and all the thumbs up that I've gotten on all my videos. AFA, love you, bro. We are losing this country. And if you don't think so, you are wrong. I tried to do my best to get out there and do some audits. I went to the post office, which is on my channel. Pennywise got obliterated by the police in downtown Sarasota. At the court system, they 3 times were going to take me to jail. It is amazing that a judge can pass an order to violate the amendment rights that our forefathers got. Let me tell you something. Our forefathers, they got it right. If I was not able to protest, this would have got real ugly even quicker than it's going to. There goes my Randy Savage voice again. Yeah, they got it right. DCF, you people better get a handle on it. I'm telling you right now, I will be back on your property thick as I have ever been. With my horn, with my siren, and I know you people beg me to turn it down. But I'm telling you right now, you people better get it together. It's been 10 months. 10 months. You people can't see the black. How are you even still looking at this case? I have Smile Works on Fruitville, 2 different appointments. They said this kid has decay. Carter tried to say, oh, there's no fluoride in the water in Oregon. Well, why were you telling me that you only use bottled water for my son? How are you using that as an excuse? Oh, and then you tried to blame it on me. Oh, the whole 2 weeks I get my son, I'm the one who did it. I'm the one who made my son's teeth look like this. Let me tell you something. My son is going to know that I am a hero. Look at this. Isn't this funny? I got a sign for Officer Jerk Miller. The same cop who met me on the porch twice, not once, twice, trying to tell me I couldn't wear my mask, I couldn't have my sign. Now guess what? He's on one. Isn't that ironic? Yeah, let's see what other little sign I got down there in my chair. Liz Alpert, absolute liar. You're a despicable, trashy, the trashiest woman besides Carla and besides her mother, Susan, right? Yeah, you're the trashiest woman. Oh yeah, can't forget Maureen Follow. Oh, Lindsay Messingberger. Lindsay Messingberger. I might have to come find you next. Oh, make a sign just for you. Yeah, sure. Here's another little sign that I got down in my seat. Oh yeah, there's Alpert. Dethrone Liz Alpert. She tried to have me swatted. She was hoping that I would be too afraid to come back and protest. After I was met by 5 cops, she used the same battered women syndrome that my ex used. My ex said that she went to Oregon and she hid in a battered women's shelter for 2 months. What a lie. Never ever had a violent charge in my life. I have 2 daughters, grown. I have 2 grandchildren. I'm 55 years old. Never ever had a violent charge in my life. You don't get sweet little pretty thing. Oh my God, disgusting woman of the world. I know why that you made up all these lies with your daughter, because you wanted your grandchild to be in Oregon with you. And you paid for it. Mr. CIA, you knew your wife was a chunky, trashy bitch. Excuse my French, but there's no other way to describe this woman. You knew she was lying and you paid for it. And what's weird, you don't have not one single kid of your own. I think you guys got an arranged marriage. Yep, she uses your money and it looks like you're not a gay man. But yet, Carla and your wife told me that you slept with a man that was in a painting in your living room. I hadn't even been in your apartment for 2 minutes, and they were already telling me that you were gay. Don't have nothing against the gay man, but I thought for sure that you were going to be molesting my kid. Yeah, I was molested 5 times by the time I was 15 years old. Yeah, by a teacher. And you know what the state of California did? They gave him a slap on the wrist. Time served in jail. He had 2 suitcases full of Polaroid pictures of children under his bed. And guess what? His wife was a lesbian. It's an arranged marriage. It worked for both of them, just like it probably works for both of you. And come on my YouTube channel again, bro. Come on my YouTube channel again, try and talk smack about how I got all these exotic tattoos and I got all these exotic animals, but I don't take care of my kid. F you, bro. Straight up, F you, bro. You got that? You and your wife. And you, Carta. You're a disgusting piece of freaking filth, trash, just like this woman right here, too. And I'm not a woman hater, okay? Me and my ex, I was married for 8 years. When we divorced, we never ever had a bad argument. You know why? Because she didn't lie to me. She didn't steal my kid. Okay? Let me tell you something. You steal my wife, she was never my wife. You steal my car, I can always take a bus, or I could walk, or I could hitchhike, or I could ask a friend for a ride. But you take my kid, and we're at war. I'm not dragging a stick in the mud, I am dragging a samurai sword, and you better believe that. Cannot forget about this one. Over here we got Herald Tribune. They're doing some stuff. I'm not going to mess with them. I asked them if I could put my stuff, if they'd take a picture of me or do a little video for me. Channel 7 ABC on 10th Street, I went to you 3 times. Told you I was going to come down here and I was going to protest against the mayor. Did you show up? No, because you love the mayor. Yeah, you love the mayor. That's why you never came down here. And you missed out on a big opportunity. Because one of these days, people are going to look at my videos and they're going to wonder, what happened? How did we not see the signs? And you could have been a hero. Just like you could have been a hero. You could have said, oh my God, this woman, this trashy woman is trying to take this man's kid. And you could have used all my evidence. You could have put her in prison. Now look at this. Read this. Please, read this. Do not let this happen to you. Do not let this happen to you. Yeah, I'm an electronic Skype dad. Look at this. Should a woman go to jail for falsely accusing a man of abuse? Hell yeah. Okay? It's a tragedy. Straight tragedy. Look at this. Suicide by cop. She called the police and she told the 911 operator, if I point a BB gun at the police when they pull up, will they shoot me? The 911 operator said, don't do that. Yes, they will shoot you. She said, good, and hung up the phone. Violent history. Let me tell you something. She beat up her previous boyfriend, Emil Scott Henson. She beat him up twice. I got the text messages to prove it. And this man loved her so much, the second time that she did it, he said that he was violent to her so she wouldn't go to jail. And he even says that she would have done a lot of prison time in the text messages. I'm telling you. Oh yeah, she had a breathalyzer on her car. DCF let her leave with my kid with a breathalyzer on her car. Hate you, DCF. Hate you. And I hate you too. And all these people. They dropped my kid off with 5 cavities. And DCF says there's no neglect. Come on now. If I would have had at least 1 cavity in my son's mouth, I'd have been in prison already. Believe that. But the Uniform Child Jurisdiction Act would have stopped these people. They only put it out 8 months ago. It's years too late for me, but hopefully it won't happen to another man. Absolutely. That's why I'm down here. That's why I'm pissed. This is therapy for me, okay? If I didn't do this, I promise you I would twist and turn in my grave so bad that I would jump up and run down the street. This is therapy for me. And I know it's not going to change my situation, but it sure does make me feel better. And this is a stain on Liz Alpert. Forever on YouTube. Oh yeah, you got that right. You got that right. Oh, you got that right. Oh, I just wish that Cepedus, Mr. Miller, could have been here today to see their signs. Yeah, that's for you, Officer Miller. Jerk. Oh, one other thing. I came down here the other day, the Big Bad Wolf, and guess what? City Hall was wide open. I was doing backflips off the commerce table. Really, I wasn't. But I was banging the gavel. I had, this whole place was open to me. I was in the electric room back here. I actually had to call the police and tell them to please come down and lock up the City Hall because some jerk left it wide open. And I thought, such a bad guy. Isn't that ironic? They didn't want me in here at all. And then I save the day and I have the police come here and lock up the City Hall? Yeah. And at first I didn't want to give my name to the guy, but he says, bro, you're a hero. You're a hero. So instead of giving him good citizen, no, scratch that. Great citizen. I told him my name. Yeah, David Brown, that's right. And for the person who said, oh, you can't even show your face on your protest video? Although I don't listen to the haters.
Two small ones there.
Although I don't listen to the haters, and I answer every one of my comments. Anytime somebody comments on any one of my videos, I answer it proudly. Even the people who tell me, oh my God, the dude's on bath salt, okay? Which is stupid. Okay, I'll pass a drug test right now, right now. Oh yeah. So, this is the reason why I'm here, okay? This is the reason why I'm not going anywhere, all right? Get that. Please, believe it. Trust and believe in what I say. And I talked to Jan Thornburg, the woman that ran for me, okay, after she took my video. We're all good. I just wanted to tell her, hey, I'm not a violent guy. I talked to Miss Coase. I talked to Pat Robinson. I talked to all of them. I talked to the city attorney today. And I asked him, did you guys get it wrong when you made me take off my mask and you made me put my sign in the car? Or did you guys get it right when you let me wear my mask and take my sign in? You can't have it both ways. But internal affairs, Captain Rainey, Chief Rex, you guys are a couple of jerks. The thin blue line, I hate that thin blue line. Desecrate our flag like that, man, that really pisses me off. I used to always think, you know, if my wife or my daughter was being raped by some idiot, I would want the cops to come and save her. Or my child was being hurt or molested, I would want the police to come save her. Guess what? I don't like cops anymore. It's better off just not to trust them. Always film them. Can you imagine if I hadn't filmed the day I showed up on the porch? I would have no proof, I would have no record. And that's what they want. They want you to not be filming. Let me tell you something, we have lost the handle on America. As much as that hurts me to say that, I have always been a strong patriot. When the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor, ooh, I had it out for them. The Nazis, anybody, the World Trade Center, anybody try to harm America, I'm up in arms with you. But guess what? The police, they are the worst thing that's going on right now. This thin blue line, the thin blue line, you better watch out. Back the blue until it happens to you. I just assume don't trust any cop ever again. They've never done anything good for me in my life, okay? Never, not one time have they helped protect or to serve me. Never, not once. And it's disgusting that I feel this way, but I can't help myself. Out of 5 cops that met me on the porch, all of them were conspiring against me. Not one of them stayed neutral. Well, one cop did, but he was still kissing Officer Jerk Miller's butt. And Officer Paris, you didn't want to tell me what Intel said, did you? You're a liar. You're a disgrace. And the thin blue line, I hate it when I see that thin blue line across the American flag. How come they're not being charged? That's desecration to a flag. And it makes me sick. Absolutely makes me sick. Well, you people, have a great day. Please watch the rest of my videos. I've never, ever asked for 1 subscriber. Never. And I'm still not going to. I'm going to ask you to watch the rest of my videos so you can come up with your own thought about what's going on here. Do you think that I'm going to come over here and act a fool? Do you think I'm crazy? I might be a little bit crazy. But the system made me this way. And I'm fighting it tooth and nail, and I'm not done. I'm not done. Have a great day. Appreciate all the great comments. I appreciate all the encouragement that I've gotten. So very much. One other thing I gotta say before I go. Dan Thornburg, I thought you were Liz Alpert's assistant. I called to get some information from Liz Alpert's secretary, Glenda. Glenda, you're a great woman. You were my attorney, not Liz Alpert. Okay? I thought that Jan Thornburg was your secretary, the one who was recording me? And all of a sudden I hear, beep, your recording has now ended. She actually was recording me against the law. And then she said, oh, I accidentally hit the button. Liz Alpert, you're a liar. You were sitting right next to your assistant, and I thought that was you, Jan Thornburg. Yeah, I surely dang did. But lo and behold, if I'm wrong, I come right out and say it. Let me tell you another thing I'm not going to do. My word is everything. I'm not going to lie. I'm not especially going to come on YouTube and lie. Where if you found out, how would that look? Me lying on YouTube and people being able to prove it, like Michael Wright tried to say that I had been to prison several times for selling drugs. You're such a liar, bro. You're such a liar. I've never been to prison. I did sell drugs. Yeah, I was addicted to crack. Oh, I sure was. I got caught twice in Miami selling crack. Yeah, not once, but twice. I got caught for growing marijuana right here in Sarasota. It's in one of my previous videos, but I've never been to prison. When I was growing marijuana, I did 8 months. That was the longest time I've ever done. Never ever had a violent charge. Believe that. And I must say, if nobody likes my video, okay, but I'm going to give it a shot. Okay? And I am so glad. My mother is even proud of me for what I'm doing. Believe that. And it's hard to make my mother proud. However, oh, you're okay, man. Oh, I didn't realize that there was pictures that were up there. Oh, you're trying to do some pictures. Okay. This has got to come to an end. The Child Uniform Jurisdiction Enforcement Act, thank God. Any men out there, you should be very, very, very happy for that. Yeah, Liz Alpert told me that her life was, or she told you folks that her life was in danger. So when I came up on the porch and I gave her fair warning, okay? She told, the police made me put my sign in the car, and they made me take off my mask. But then the following week when I came back as Batman, guess what? And after a whole bunch of phone calls from AFA, not actually AFA, but all the people who watched the videos, and they were disgusted with the way I was treated and how my rights are violated, guess what? They let me back in with my sign and my mask. But Internal Affairs says that there was nothing wrong with the way I was treated. Was there something wrong the day they took my mask and my sign, or was there something wrong with the day they gave me back my sign and my mask? You can't have it both ways. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's when I was met on the porch. When I was met on the porch by 5 cops, and they were all conspiring against me because Liz Alpert had me swatted. She said she was playing that battered woman syndrome. You know, oh my God, I got a protester, a stalker. Oh my God, everybody, come help me, save me. Ridiculous. And look, now I've been here 5 times, and I'm not gonna stop. I didn't tear down a skyscraper just to get to a little doggy door. Just stop coming. And I'm not gonna lash out in there. I'm not gonna throw my sign at Liz Alpert. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm a non-violent person. I've never ever had a violent charge in my life. But Liz Alpert, that was her only way to try and browbeat me and get me out of here. Guess what? Wouldn't that have been a shame? Wouldn't that have been a shame if I had packed up my sign and never came back? Was never able to protest? You know, our forefathers got it right. You know, the First Amendment, be able to redress our grievances against the public officials. If I didn't have this outlet right here, that's when the problems would have started. Believe that. If I didn't have this outlet to be able to sleep at night, that's when the serious problems would have started. And I'm going to go back in there. I'm going to talk to Captain Rainey. Yeah, I called down there and I've been asking for an appointment to discuss this. I can't even get a phone call back from them. Rex, the chief of police, I'd like to have a conversation with that gentleman too. Yeah. Because I'm not going nowhere. You know what I mean? I am bought and paid for. And I feel so good. And even my 76-year-old mother is so proud of me. You know what I mean? Because I'm standing up for myself. Yeah. Okay? That's all. Just want to let you guys know. No problem. Because the last cops, they followed me around in here like I was going to lash out and I was going to get the mayor. You know, she had everybody thinking, oh my God, poor me. The mayor is being, protested by this violent madman. No, that's not the case. Yeah. I just want to let you guys know that.
Yeah, no, and like I said, I don't think anybody knew who you were in the beginning. So
yeah, well, you guys know who I am now.
We do,
okay, I'm over here smoozing with all the constituents, passing out my motions just to let everybody know exactly what's going on. You people have a great day.
All right.